This video is to show you how to do the blood ion lab, otherwise known as the Beers Law lab, graphs on a Macintosh computer. So the first thing you need to do is download the file. You should download it to your desktop. Don't try to do it in the web browser. Students have a lot of trouble doing it in the web browser. So here's our data. And basically we're proving that once you know the absorbance of an unknown sample, you could take of a known sample, you could take the absorbance of an unknown sample and calculate its concentration. And you'll be expected to do this on the lab exam. So the first thing I need to do is select which ones I am going to do. Your teacher might ask you to do 3, 4, 5. It's not that hard to do them. So I'm going to start with glucose here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my icon and I am going to select those values. Now, you want a graph that it ends up in a straight line, but we want to make a graph called a scatter plot, because when you do a line graph in Excel, it's going to try to connect these all in a straight line, and it will be messy. So what I'm going to do is I highlighted that all. I'm going to go to Insert. I'm going to go to Scatter Plot, and there's my scatter plot. Now, your teacher's old, has bad eyes, so grab it by its little corners here, and you could stretch it out. So now I want a line of best fit. Excel will actually do it for you. What you do is you go over to Chart Design, and you can actually play with things, click on these, get different types of charts. But we're going to go to Quick Layout. You could change colors too. Quick Layout. And I want a line of best fit. I have two choices, this one and this one that will actually give you the formula for the line. I'm going to pick this one because it has the title and the axis labels. So it gives us a nice perfect line of best fit, and this lab always gives us a nice perfect line of best fit. Now if I wanted to, I can now take any absorbance. Let's say the absorbance is 1.2, come over, come down, and if I actually had hash marks, I could figure out what that is. So the chart needs a title. So this is absorbance versus constant glucose. And please spell out the whole word. I know I didn't. This title is absorbance, and there is no unit there. And this is concentration, and the concentration is in milligrams, mg, per deciliter. So, as part of your conclusion, you have to say which values are in the normal range and which values are not in the normal range. Well, the only value that's actually in our normal range is this one, because the normal range for fasting is about 74 to 104. I've seen different values for that, so don't quote me on that exact range. For non-fasting, it's about 80 to 120. Again, I've seen different values. So this guy right here is way, way outside the range. So he is an abnormal sample. So I would say he is abnormal. This one is abnormal, and this one is abnormal. So all three of these samples are abnormal samples. So you're going to do this again, different semesters. I have done different ones. The other teachers have done it differently, different semesters. You're going to do at least 3. You might do 4 or 5 or all 6. And you do a write-up, which ones are normal, which ones are abnormal. Now, you can copy this, Control-C, and paste it over into a Word document, Control-V, and then type right below it. Then, for my class at least, I want you to upload your graphs and your conclusion. For the other classes, it is up to their teacher. Some teachers like it turned in. Thank you very much.